Well, I mean, I watched him play. I talked to his coaches in junior. You know, he's been around quite a bit this year, so we've seen him. He's a good-looking prospect, and he's just a kid, though, so we'll see how he does.
When you're working with young players at this time of year, what are you looking for in terms of buy-in from them?
Well, I don't, you know, I don't know buy-in. I don't really know what that means, but I mean, anytime you're dealing with a younger guy, you're doing everything you can to help him. But the same with a veteran guy, and but kids, veteran guys are left alone more. Kids are, you spend more time showing them things. But I mean, as far as buying goes, everybody's all in. There hasn't been an issue with that all year. I haven't been concerned about that one bit. Our team works hard, we practice hard, we try hard, so that's positive. You know, there's lots of kids. Sometimes when you come up and if you got a kid and you can play him with a veteran, that might be able to help them. We're not in that situation now. They're all kids, so that's just part of it.
How much longer is the leash for mistakes with the kids, Mike?
Well, I mean, you know, I think it's like anything. Is I met with Nylander today. I met with Kadri today. So, you know, one's been in the league a while, and one's just got to the league. So you're just trying to help anybody you can and be better. And so I just think probably how you go about it is a little bit different. But I think when you got 23 players, you coach them 23 different ways because you think a certain way fits them better. So to me, you know, we're trying to be competitive every night. We're trying to win every night. And so it's not like we close our eyes and just say you can do whatever you want. It doesn't work like that.
Mike, what is it about Soshnikov's game that maybe lends itself to the matchup line role?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm playing him with Leo because Leo speaks his language and they can talk and make sure he knows what's going on. And I think that's part of it. He skates good enough. He's physical enough. He's an agitator, so that helps us as well. Obviously, on the road, they're not going to let us have that matchup, but that's all part of it too. We just think he's a good player.
Have you found that as a coach, in your experience, it's helpful to have like two Russians? And
well, I just think it's always great to have someone, especially when he's a kid and you're learning the language, someone to talk to so he's sure of what's going on. You know, I find with most of the Russian guys, they speak and understand way better than they let on. You know, so when it comes time to talking to reporters, they don't speak any English at all, which I don't blame them quite frankly.
Mike, is there a reason you think Red Berenson has sent so many guys to the NHL from what you know?
Well, Red's a good man, a good friend of mine, and so I got to know Red through 10 years at Michigan. You know, it's a great program and a great school. He gets good players, and so they continue to develop him. I don't know how much longer Red's going to coach, but he's had an impact on a lot of kids' lives, to say the least. And you know, if you see him, he still looks like he's 50. He's unbelievable. You know, he's a Hockey Hall of Famer. He's been a star in the National Hockey League, been a coaching star for a long time, and he's had a great impact on young people.
Has Connor Carrick been a bit of a revelation to you so far?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I didn't know who he was, so. But Huntz was a guy with some other people that were interested in having him in the organization, and so, you know, his last 20 games or whatever we got left, trying to secure himself a spot to be a regular NHL player is what he's trying to do. No different than Corrado or anybody else in that boat. So. I think he's been competitive and he's played a simple game and he's not been in very many of the scoring chances against, so that's positive for a young D.
what have you liked out of Milan McCulloch? I know the sample size is small, but what have you liked from him maybe?
Well, he's obviously got good hockey sense. We got to get him back skating and moving and getting in shape and then getting his confidence back. And so, but he's a big guy. It looks like he can make a play, and you know he's had good success in the league. So we just got to get him back and get him playing.
Do you think you have a guy like that under contract through next year, given how young we expect the team will be?
Well, obviously there's a few guys in that boat right there, and so we'll just see how everything goes. And you know, no veteran player, young player, if you do good things today, good things happen to you. So just keep on plugging.
You know who starts some goals Saturday?
Yeah, Sparks.
You split the goalies this weekend?
Yep.
What is it about Soshnikov's game that allows him to get under guys' skin?
Well, he just finishes his checks, he skates and he competes. He doesn't care who you are. So, you know, when you finish your checks all the time, especially when you're playing against the top players, it tends to irritate them, but that's a good thing.